Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. New York set to take the field. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scatteroo with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case, he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ortiz. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Ortiz. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Giants, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Giants.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. They too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Scatteroo. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Ortiz. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Ortiz gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ortiz. Now he's going to step up and run. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Ortiz. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets past one man. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st. Zone read here. It's Scatterby with it to about the 48-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Looking to throw. Ortiz. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Giants 1st down.
Wiggles free. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out,
here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean 1st half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. Now Ortiz, off play action. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this 1st half, and now an extra point away from their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this 1st half as his guys start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ortiz. He'll get this to Scatterby. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Ortiz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play.
Operating from the gun, Ortiz. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Ortiz now throwing to start the drive. Heck of a move. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
We'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Ortiz. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Ortiz. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ortiz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Off the bootleg, Ortiz. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down. A gain of 30. First down, Giants.
Off the play fake. Ortiz. Here's Johnson with a reception. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, a 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their...
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
Yeah, he's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes. No gain, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
Now it's second and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Ortiz. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. That's complete to his running back, Scatteroo. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo with touchdown number 15 of the year and second of the game. And the Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Here's Ortiz. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second and 10. Off play action. Ortiz. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stand
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with an amazing diving catch. And the Giants are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. New York set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Ortiz. Off the play fake. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
First down, here's Scatteroo. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Back to throw. Ortiz. And he is caught. Unable to corral fights through. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow. Here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th. Looking to throw. Ortiz. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time on the catch and run. 42 yards. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough with that one possession down the stretch.